So, ladies and gentlemen, our speakers are going to have 30 seconds in which to communicate a brilliant idea or something interesting that they've thought of. We are going to have a countdown on the board behind. I will retain control of the microphone at all times. If someone's got something particularly fantastic, like if someone says, James, I've discovered a way to encourage Perth drivers to accelerate instead of slowing down when they merge, then they have the floor. But for now, it's 30 seconds. We may give a bit of leeway, and I may take some cues from you guys in the audience. So we'll start the countdown when you introduce yourself. Our first contender.
My name's Kate. I've recently gotten married, and my husband watches a lot of news programs, which I never used to do. And I've discovered news is really depressing. When did it become more interesting to hear about all of the horrible things that are happening in the world and all the amazing things that are happening in the world? Because there are heaps of amazing things that happen. Like today, you're hearing all these really wonderful and interesting ideas, but they're usually relegated to the last 30 seconds of the news. And I just think that's something we should be addressing. We should be getting these really exciting things out there rather than just scaring people. So,
what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Great. Thank you very much, Kate. Wonderful. How do you do, sir? Can you please introduce yourself and your idea? Go.
Richard Price. Australia has over 1 million feral camels. Australia spends millions of dollars culling these camels every year as they're an ecological pest. Camel meat is very healthy and prized in other countries. Camel milk is used for medicinal purposes as well as general consumption in other countries. We spend the money anyway. Why don't we turn the culling into cultivation?
Actually, that's a brilliant idea. Excellent idea. Thank you very much. G'day, mate.
Hey. Ron Barton, poet, teacher, festival organiser, runner of TEDx Youth at CBC later this year. I firmly believe in poetry as a powerful medium, especially, you consider the size of it, the fact that it's available to everyone of any language, it's, non-gendered, it's open to all different ages. And I just think with the literacy standards in Australia at the moment, if we just push more written work instead of artworks like that giant green cactus thing, then there is probably more scope for our development as, English-speaking people.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Ron. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is John, and the last name Smith. I have a fairly healthy interest in aviation, and although it's not a current project of mine, myself and some colleagues did spend some time looking at ideas to develop a new generation of low-cost, small, unmanned aerial vehicles for non-military purposes. We looked at a whole range of ideas, particularly trying to home in on uses of the miniaturized UAVs. However, the idea I had today was, why not use miniature UAVs to take over where bees are absent for pollination?
Fantastic. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Michael Graffin. I'm another teacher, so it's been great to hear the teachers today. My idea is we can get our students to learn with the world instead of just about it. I work with students and teachers all over the world. We work together to build empathy, respect, trust and mutual understanding between countries around the world, and it's something that we'd like to see spread and shared.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Michael. Hello, sir.
Hello. My name is JOSHUALOWNDES, and I'm a young engineer and one of many people around my age who has decided maybe entrepreneurship is a great way to go and to kick the butt on the career. And one of the big reasons we're doing it is because there's no job certainty anymore, so we want to make our own future. And why pigeonhole ourselves with one particular expertise when we could be someone who's seen so much, explored our own mind, and we should be embracing that, putting it in schools and encouraging more people to pursue their own dreams.
I think that's an absolutely brilliant idea. We need more entrepreneurs in the community. I support you in that. Thank you very much. Hello, how do you do?
I'm good. My name's Sandra. My idea actually links in with Karina's speech. Myself and some colleagues have recently started a campaign called Oz for Asylum, It's a viral social media campaign, and if you look it up, it's AUS with the letter for asylum. The idea is that we're actually spreading positive messages from members of the Australian community addressed to asylum seekers. So we share a short story about who the person is and their feelings about asylum seekers. We're running out of time.
Oh, sorry, I will give you an extra 5 seconds because I stuffed you up there.
Great. So we've had loads of participants. We've had NAIDOC award winners, engineers, accountants, academics, plumbers, all sorts, because we're trying to show that there is a diverse range of people who actually do see the human side of the people seeking asylum in our community.
Thank you very much. Guess it's like Karina said, be inquisitive. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jim Simons, and as an engineer, we're taught to speak very well or get up and do things like this. We prepare ourselves pretty well academically, and I find that in the workplace what we're missing is people who are able to express themselves, communicate their ideas. There's so many people have these wonderful ideas, but can they get up on stage and speak like our wonderful presenters? So a lot of guys I deal with that are in the corner, that are shy but don't have the skill sets. My idea is to promote more in the schools the communications, the how to draw and sketch their ideas on the board, how to present. Those sort of skill sets is what we're missing academically in the school age.
Fantastic. I think that's even more relevant, particularly with people's reliance on, or sometimes over-reliance on social media. Yep. Thank you very much. How do you do?
Hello, my name is Louisekelly, and I'm a trainer in professional development. My idea is for subload seats on training courses. Every time I run a training course, there's always seats that are not taken up or people are sick. Sometimes they know they're going to be sick in advance. So my idea is to develop an app and to get a close collaboration between corporates and not-for-profits, charities or volunteers, so that they partner up and use those unused seats. So no cost, because the corporates already paid for seats. But then there's close collaboration with aiding the not-for-profits with helping them with educating their staff, professional development, business writing, leadership, team building, all of those sort of skills.
That's wonderful. It's horrible to see resources wasted. Horrible to see resources wasted that could be going towards a good cause. Hello, how are you going?
I'm great, thank you.
Tell me your name and idea, please.
Thank you. I am SUZANNEWALDRON, and I am a believer. I believe I can do anything I want, and I believe that you can do anything that you want. And what I want to discover, and I want to model this in the next year, is the difference between people who think about doing something that is significantly beyond themselves, like a lot of people we've spoken to today, and doing it versus people who think about it and don't do it. And I am going to find and interview these beautiful people. I'm going to create a model, and then I'm going to share it with everybody.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Anything's possible. And our final speaker, I like your name very much. Tell us your name.
James White, serial ranter. Hey, did you see Russell Brand on the interwebs this week? He was proudly saying he doesn't vote because he's disenfranchised. Politicians don't listen to his generation. You know what? It's all right for him to say that. Then he goes on TV and he can express his point of view to millions of people. We don't get the chance to do that. What I'm saying here is don't disengage, engage more. Find out about who your member is, whether you voted for them or not. Talk to them, hold them to account. You know, they're all on social media now. They're listening. There's never been a generation that has a better chance to communicate to their leaders, right?
Thank you very much, James. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been extremely generous. Can you please give another round of applause for these awesome people who came up and expressed their ideas? Some of them probably deserved a little bit more time. I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, guys.